The experiment we chose to conduct was a Penchant for patterns. The idea behind this experiment is to begin by showing the 0 to 3-month-old baby a picture with high contrast patterns and solid colored pictures while recording the baby's time spent gazing at each picture. It is hypothesized that the baby will spend a majority of their time looking at the high contrast image rather than the solid colored image. It is also hypothesized that the longest gaze time would go to the illustration of the human face.
The first step in our experiment was to present a high contrast checkered pattern picture to the 3-month-old baby and record the time they spent looking at this photo. The photo that we used was this checkered pattern photo. Next, we showed the baby a solid red sheet of paper and recorded the gaze duration. This is the red sheet of paper we used. After this, an illustration of a human face was presented and the gaze time was recorded. The illustration of the human face we used was this one. Lastly, the solid sheet of the color purple was presented, and like before, the gaze duration was timed. And this is the solid purple sheet that we presented.
Nobody talking to.
After finishing the presentations of pictures, we compared all of the gaze durations and found when presented with the high contrast pattern, the baby had a gaze duration of 10 seconds. After presenting the solid red color to the baby, there was a gaze duration of 3.2 seconds. The baby looked at the face illustration for 21.4 seconds and the solid purple color for 11.2 seconds. The results supported part of the hypothesis because the baby spent over 20 seconds gazing at the face illustration and spent a considerably less amount of time looking at the other pictures. However, a piece of the hypothesis was not supported. The hypothesis stated that the baby would gaze at the high contrast picture longer than the solid colors. In this study, the high contrast picture recorded 10 seconds for the gaze duration and the solid purple color recorded 11.2 seconds. This experiment called to use the solid colors of red, white, or yellow. The red picture was used and has the shortest gaze duration. Purple was not a color listed to use, but recorded the second longest gaze duration and was longer than the pattern image. This could be a potential confounding variable because purple was not listed to use. It could have a different pigment or contrast more intriguing to the baby's eyes.
This study helps adults to better understand what their baby finds most intriguing. The study shows that faces are interesting to babies, and this makes face time with babies crucial. High contrast images along with faces are best to put in front of babies to pique their interest, and this study helps to demonstrate this.